Hello everyone and welcome back to my next video with Quizzing with Al. If this is your first time, hello, my name is Alex, and if this is your next video that you've already watched of mine, then welcome back. It's a knockout theme quiz, so basically the whole premise of this is I will give you a sort of name 3 things and you just got to think of 3 different ones, but the little trick to this is I'm going to name 3 of my answers, and if you get the same as me then you are out. Now I hope when you do get knocked out, well, hopefully you don't, but if you do, hopefully you don't just switch off the video, but the whole premise is that you try not to get the same 3 then that I get, so you get the gist. So we'll start straight away. So first one, can you name 3 capital cities in Europe? I'll give you a bit of time to think about it. So if you said Paris, Berlin or Madrid, you lose that one. That's marked down. You can, like at this point, I hope if you didn't say those you haven't just switched off, but hey, bye, but hopefully not. Hopefully you carry on. See it more as just a point down really than a knockout, but we'll just say you're out if you get it. Number 2, name 3 sports. And if you said golf, tennis or rugby, that's a markdown. Question 3, name 3 presidents of the United States. And if you said Joe Biden, John F. Kennedy or Ronald Reagan, you get a mark down. Number 4, name 3 Premier League teams that have won the Premier League. Bit of a tricky one if you don't know your football, but there's quite a few teams that have been in the Premier League, only a few of them have won it, and 3 of them are Arsenal, Liverpool and Chelsea. So if you said both Manchester clubs or Leicester City, then you would have been okay. Or Blackburn Rovers, I'm sure a few of you may have got them, but that would have been a hard one. Number 5, name 3 organs in the human body. And if you said the liver, the bladder or the pancreas, that's a mark down. If you're getting the sort of gist of what I'm kind of putting out, some of these you would think will have to be a bit obscure, but sometimes maybe the obvious may be the answer to put, because I'll try and trick you out at times, and like I said, pancreas, it's a bit of an unusual one for me to pick, but yeah. Question 6, name 3 landmarks in New York City. And if you said Brooklyn Bridge, Statue of Liberty or Times Square, that's a mark down. Now for a little quick advert for you. I'm sure hopefully YouTube put one in, but here you go. Here's this pen. Do you want this pen? This pen is amazing. I'm going to hide the logo of this because I don't want to get free advertisement, but look at this pen, it's amazing. Do you want this pen? Well, you can't have it because it's mine. Anyway, question 7. Name 3 planets in the solar system. That's a tough one because there's not many of them around, but if you said Jupiter, Uranus or Neptune, you are out. And I love you giggling, but you are very childish. I said Uranus. Number 8, name 3 gases. Quite a lot of them, so you have a few options, but if you said oxygen, hydrogen or nitrogen, that's a mark down. And one of my favourite topics, don't know if you are with it, but recently a certain new driver became world champion. Name 3 teams currently competing in Formula 1, and that is off the 2025 F1 season. It's just finished. Lando Norris won. Wanted Oscar, but Lando won, and I'm happy it wasn't Max. If you said Mercedes, Red Bull or Williams, that's a mark down. Hopefully you haven't switched off. Hopefully you're still going. Hopefully, I mean, if you didn't even know any of them, that's better, maybe. Number 10, name 3 Shakespeare plays. And if you said The Tempest, Hamlet or Richard III? That's a mark down. I'm sure a few of you probably thought, oh, I can't say Romeo and Juliet because that will be one of them. Well, it wasn't. And now we go into 11, and I'm going to make it a bit tougher, change it up, put a bit of more pressure on you, because now it's not 3, it's 5. So you've got to now think of 5 answers. So it makes it a bit more tricky, because now you've got to think of 5 different ones, but also I'm going to say 5 different ones as well. So it makes it a little bit tougher for you guys. Number 11. Name 5 actors who have played Doctor Who. That is the BBC show Doctor Who, none of the novels or any of the like sort of random things. I'm talking the actual proper TV show. If you said John Pertwee, Ncuti Gatwa, Matt Smith, Christopher Eccleston or Colin Baker, that's a mark down. And it's still 1 mark, I'm not going to be that mean. Number 12, name 5 chefs. And that, again, I mean proper professional chefs, not just the guy that made your Big Mac in McDonald's. You know, they're not really chefs. I mean actual proper TV professional chefs. If you said Gordon Ramsay, Gino D'Acampo, Nigella Lawson, Marco Pierre White or Ainsley Harriott, mark down. And Gordon Ramsay, that's too easy. You know, I am gonna, there's a likely that I was gonna say him. Number 13, name 5 rivers. And if you said the Thames, the Amazon, the Nile, the Yangtze or the Mississippi, that's a mark down. For the second and third, do you want a hair clip? Well, you can't have it. It's not mine either. It's my girlfriend's. And she will get very mad if I sell this thing. Anyway, number 14. Name 5 things you would find in the bathroom. Bit of a different one, bit more of a random one, but there's so many things you can find in a bathroom. I'll be a bit more lenient in this, but don't say like really stupid things that you go, oh well, you could find in a bathroom. I mean actual proper things you will find in a bathroom. Yeah, don't be silly. But if you said toothbrush, soap, shampoo, shaver or toilet paper, that's a mark down. And when I mean toilet paper, you know, loo roll and yeah, that sort of, you know, same sort of thing. Number 15, name 5 Marvel characters. Not really a superhero fan. I do like some sort of Marvel. I like Spider-Man, but I know some. I know these 5. You said Thanos, Iron Man, Thor, Spider-Man or Rocket, and that's Rocket Raccoon, you are a mark down. And the last but not least, again a bit of a tricky one, name 5 types of alcohol. I'm sure some of you like the ones that I'm going to say. You said gin, vodka, whiskey, rum or champagne, mark down. Now, say if you, before I go, if you want to put down your scores, you do get 1 mark. If you put one down that I didn't say, that's a mark up. And yeah, again, mark down if it was 1. So hopefully you're writing down your scores, see how well you did, if I tricked you in any of them or you outsmarted me. And I hope you enjoyed this one, a bit different to, like I said, the first 2 videos of mine. If you didn't like it, then let me know. If you love it, then I'll do it again. But I just want to, you know, first few videos, just want to experiment on this channel, just see how it goes, try different topics, try different styles of quizzing. But my next video will be my first collab video. So another YouTuber that I know personally will be joining me for the next one, and that should be a lot of fun. Hopefully there's a few bloopers on that, as we'll probably distract each other, but it will be fun. But again, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and thank you for joining me again with Quizzing with Al. Like and subscribe. Thank you and peace.